I mean, surely you just go here, right? No? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. To go here, and then this gets brought out. Oh my god. This
Okay,
gets
I'm
brought out
back.
here. Then you go, like... Oh, well, first you have to prevent that.
Which that were you talking about?
What?
I'm back now. Which that were you talking about? The fork on the
Uh,
pawns?
so right now, I'm talking about blocking or preventing Gengar taking... Oh, okay. You know what? That's a classic Jeff move.
Yeah, that's Queenside having fun. Essentially. That's not really a Jeffbeard move, it is like just a good move.
God damn it. Poison
Oh wait,
super
that.
effective on Bug in Gen 1.
What it poison is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a Gen 1 thing.
Not in any other generation though.
Because I don't know why.
Gen 1 had a lot of questionable design choices.
No, it made sense in Gen 1 because insecticides are poison. Bug was also super effective to poison in Generation 1, so
Like I
yeah.
said, questionable
Um,
designs.
Karate Chop was not a fighting type move.
I don't remember that one.
Karate Chop was a normal type move in Generation 1.
That makes no sense at all. The,
Um,
I just
what else? Oh yeah, and then there's like, the fact that most types didn't get any, any good moves except for Psychic.
yeah, and also special is both special attack and special defense, which meant like Chansey was overpowered.
I mean, it also meant that things like Alakazam were way too strong.
Yeah, basically any psychic type was very strong, and anything else that had very high special was very strong.
The guaranteed crit strat,
Oh yeah, which one?
Persian was Slash.
Okay, I was thinking maybe the, and also the attack,
Because,
like any of the any of the things
yeah,
that,
yep,
or
they,
the things that
like,
raise attack in
that's
battle.
That's how you speedrun Pokemon Generation 1. You get a Nidoking with Horn Drill with X accuracy, which makes it so that Horn Drill cannot miss, and then just
Yeah,
one-shot everything. That's not a Ghost type.
yep.
And then, but, I mean, where do you go from here? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense. Yeah,
what?
my favorite Gen 1 thing is probably the fact that is accurate. Is it the crit rate or the accuracy that was tied to speed?
Crit ratio. That's what I just said.
Ah,
Persian with Slash was a guaranteed crit. Because
yeah,
Persian was so fast, and then Slash had an upper crit ratio. You could literally get a crit every single turn with Persian Slash.
yeah. Not to mention the wrap was broken.
Sleep was broken too because you didn't even get to move when you woke up.
Yeah, same thing for wrap. 'Cause wrap
What is
was
the
even
wor- I what is the worst part of each generation?
uh for Gen 1. The worst part's probably the Gen 1 misses.
Also, I mean, I'd argue that Gen 1 mechanics were the worst. Or
They're
like the
fun though.
balancing. Actually, no, the balancing of Gen 1 was horrendous.
But balancing is not as much a mechanic, though, is it?
No, but but the balance of Gen 1 is still an aspect of Gen 1. So, and I
Yeah,
think
but
that is the worst. Gen 2, the overall strength of Pokemon, of new Pokemon introduced, is by far the worst.
Gen 3. Honestly, didn't find. I don't think there's anything that wrong with Gen 3.
I mean, there's one thing wrong, but it's only one thing wrong for me personally. Oh, actually, no, there is a definitive thing that is wrong with Emerald.
Oh, what is it?
The fact that you fight Maxie. Well, no, you fight. I don't remember what the evil team numbers were, but you fought one of them 3 times and the other 1 time
Yeah, that's
instead of
fair.
2-2.
The thing that I thought was annoying, although those just something that happened for me personally when I was doing a Nuzlocke of Emerald. You know how in the second route in that game, there's a 1 in 100 chance of encountering an Abra?
Uh huh.
Well, based that on my Nuzlocke for it, first 3 runs in a row, first 3 or 4 runs in a row, my first encounter there was an Abra. On the next run, I decided to add a rule where if Abra is my first encounter and it runs away, I can catch the second encounter. My first encounter was an Abra, and guess what my second encounter was?
Yeah, bro.
It ruined 4 or 5 Nuzlocks in a row for me. Because I needed because I also added in a leveling, like a leveling clause because I tend to grind. Come on. Do it.
Jeff just
Basically, give me
Jeff went for
one
RNG and
Pokemon.
lost. Crit the Milotic. Crit the Milotic.
Yeah, basically, I only had one Pokemon against a gym leader because of what was happening. Because of the Abras I kept running
Jeff
into.
crit Milotic. Crit the Milotic.
I'm surprised you didn't go for it. That's a
Everyone's mad at Jeff for not critting the Milotic.
I'm not mad at him, I'm just confused.
No, it's funny because like Blue is like, why crit Milotic? Angel, why didn't you say? Polar takes game 1. Anyway, Gen 4. If we ignore the existence of Diamond and Pearl, I think it's fine.
Never played Gen. I never played anything between Gen 3 and 8.
Okay, Gen 4 was Sinnoh, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Platinum is fine. Platinum is even great, I think I'll say. I'll give it up for that. Because it has to be. When you get a game like Diamond and Pearl, so the whole thing with Generation 4 was having a bunch of new evolutions. Guess what you couldn't do in Diamond and Pearl? Use any of them.
Oh, why not? That's
The
a stupid
Pokedex
design.
was so trash. Flint, the Fire type Elite Four member. 5 Pokemon. 2 of them were Fire type. And those 2 Fire types were the only 2 Fire types you could get in the game before becoming champion.
Oh, right, the National Pokédex.
Volkner, the electric type gym leader, only had 2 electric types, and he was the 8th gym leader. Candace, the Seventh gym leader, ice type, only had 2 ice types.
Those aren't gym leaders.
Still, when they have 4 Pokemon and only half of them are their type, when the
Yeah, those
Elite
aren't
Four
real.
member has 2 Pokemon of his type, and those 2 Pokemon are the only 2 Pokemon that a fire type user could have before becoming champion, it is hard for me to take someone who is a Sinnoh stan seriously. Because when
That's
they say Gen 4 is the best, sure, Platinum's fine, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are fine. You can't just ignore the existence of Diamond and Pearl and how horrible those were.
I can because I've never played them.
But you don't think Gen 4 is the greatest now, do you?
No, but
Exactly.
I think Gen 8 is, though, just because of the jump in graphics from what I experienced. Because I came from playing Gen 3 a lot to
That's a hot
playing
take.
Sword and Shield, and the graphics were so much better than anything in the older generations.
That is a hot take.
I mean, compared to Gen 3,
Especially, no, like saying Gen 8 is the best.
just personally for me, because I haven't played that many Pokemon games, I've more just been a fan of Pokemon, like, just from like playing on like Showdown and stuff.
Because I've now played a game, at least one game from Gen 3 to Gen 9. And I mean, my definitive ranking is probably Gen 9, is probably going to be Gen 9 first and then Gen 5.
I haven't played Gen 9 either.
The Gen 9 games are kind of phenomenal.
I just heard about the performance issues.
If performance issues break how good you think a game's storyline is, you don't deserve to be playing video games anymore. I'm
I
just
haven't
saying.
played them. Well, it's kind of the thing that got so I didn't play them in the first place was because I heard about all the performance issues they had. And I don't really
Because,
want to play a game that runs at 15 frames
because I
per
mean,
second.
it was really only an issue for the people recording it. Like, I played through all those games. I didn't have any, like, game-breaking glitches or anything. Sure, it ran a little bit slower at times, but that didn't stop me from having an amazing time and loving the story and the music. And the fact that Toby Fox is now an official part of the Pokemon team.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, pretty much. He made a
Huh.
bunch of music for Scarlet Violet, including the
I also
final
mainly
boss
was...
theme. He had a hand in the final boss theme, and there is a part in the final boss theme that's like straight from the core.
of Undertale?
Yeah, like the core of Undertale, like the region of the core.
I know, I've played Undertale.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just some stuff there that sounds like literally straight from Undertale, from the core. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
think...
Maybe I'll play it for you soon after this.
Okay. I think Undertale is the closest thing to rivaling Sonic for how good the video game music is.
Okay. Um. So going on this tangent I do not know what Gen 5's worst thing is. Most people will say it's like Pokemon designs, but let's be real. Let's be real with that one. Garbodor is more creative than Electrode or Muck. They're iconic, sure, but Muck is a pile of sludge. That is actually it. It is a pile of sludge with a face. Garbodor
So is Grimer.
yeah, sure, it is trash. But it has aspects of it that aren't simply just trash. It is a bursting trash bag with like rabbit with like ball ears. There is more creativity in that than there is in Muck.
Yeah, I
Vanilla
haven't played
versus like Electrode, sure, maybe.
Electrode
Maybe.
is a Pokeball. Like that's
Yeah. Vanillite
that is
is
Electrode
technically
and Voltorb gimmick as their Pokeballs.
the Vanillite line is technically just an ice cream cone with a face.
Yeah.
Yes, it is that. Garbodor is not just a pile of crap with a face.
Magikarp is literally a fish with a crown.
No, it's based on a Chinese myth of a fish jumping over a waterfall to become a dragon, which
Still,
makes
the
it
design is just a fish with a crown.
well, I mean, the fish in the myth is just a fish, so.
Just talk about the design, though.
But like its design is technically based on a mythological fish. If you want to talk about bad fish, you talk about Goldeen Sea King. Because those are actually just fish with a horn.
Oh, nice
Which
crit.
that doesn't matter anyway. Oh, and then fucking Seal and Dugong?
Seals.
Because because they look exactly like the animal they're based on. Just add a horn.
Yeah, Staryu.
I think Staryu's fine, especially in comparison to all this.
Staryu is pretty similar to like those. It's just a starfish. Well, it looks like the RNG play is not working out for Jeffbeard.
What is this RNG play?
Going for a miss with, like, but you see where the Psychic Queen is right now? Jeffbeard put the Ghost Queen there.
No, I'm talking about with the palisades, the ground to rook.
Oh,
Oh yeah, maybe that's
uh,
why you call pieces by the tile names, because you don't know any of these Pokemon.
I know some of them, but I'm a chess player. I've played competitive chess for most of my life, so I just think about it with the piece locations. What I've always done, chess. And even if I haven't played the Pokemon games, doesn't mean I don't know the Pokemon. Because I've always been a Pokemon card. I've collected a lot of Pokemon cards. Like I used to actually play it competitively, the Pokemon trading card game.
Also um the speed of Gen 4 was really bad.
And which way?
Okay, so if you were to like one shot a max HP Chansey, let's say, it would take like actually 30 seconds for that HP bar to decrease all the way.
Oh, okay, that type of speed. What is Jeffbeard going for here? He's down on time.
I don't know what he's doing. He really doesn't want to lose this Zebstrika. Bro, just lose the Zebstrika. What is he doing? Bro, just flip the Zebstrika.
No, I think Jeffbeard's down on time right now. So if he keeps this up, he's gonna lose. Jeffbeard's gonna lose on time.
He's actually slowly gaining time a bit when Polar stutters.
Oh, that's what he was going for. And it failed. That would have gotten me if I was doing what Polar was doing. What? You had a guaranteed win. Taken Polar could have
Well,
taken the Fairy Pond King with the poison rook. Now he can't. So I like how that the foul sound was just staying there. Complete
oh,
vehicles
now
of
he's
strike
going
out.
for that steal.
Yeah.
Crit this rapid hack.
Oh, back to the immunity. Use. Is he gonna go back? No. I really wanted to see him go back. Good Fuller. Yep.
Oh my god, no, no, don't let it start happening again. Okay.
Don't let it start happening again, it's funny.
What does he do now? He has the Zeb Striker right where he wants it.
If only that ice pawn, if only that ice rook was a water rook. And then he'd have a chance. He'd have a chance of jailing the king with it. Active.
Is bro insane? Bro's putting himself in a line to be RNG'd.
He was going for the Froki. But then that happened and he went for RNG over there.
Crit this Bidoo.
Also,
Well, there's the game, folks. We've now got the King
not
Walk.
necessarily.
We got the King Walk, and the King Walk has never worked.
Well, maybe it will this time. We're gonna take,
Gen 6, the difficulty of Gen 6 was the worst designed.
was it hard or
It was
what?
way too easy with no options to make it any amount harder.
There's always self-imposed limitations.
Even self-imposed limitations don't really work. Because I don't think you can actually turn the EXP share off. The hardest self-imposed limitation you can do is just one Pokemon. Which is technically impossible because HM, but yeah. Because your entire team ends up being over-leveled. Because the level scaling doesn't work really well with the EXP share. Gen 7, Z crystals, honestly.
You forgot about Mega Evolution.
There were, I mean, while they existed in Gen 7, they weren't the central mechanic of Gen 7.
No, wait, not in Gen 7. Which generation was Mega Evolution?
Gen 6 was Mega Evolution, but there ain't no way Mega Evolution was the worst part of Generation 6.
Oh. It was cool, but
I forgot the fact that the
really unfair.
story of X and Y is non-existent. Gen 5's anime is the worst.
Oh.
Gen 5's anime was the worst for the anime seasons, and then Gen 6's anime was the best of the anime seasons up to that
Look at
point.
this position. Jeffbeard has nowhere to go that doesn't result in the king being in danger.
Wait. No, he has one spot.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does. No.
No, the rook, bishop, or knight or pawn is guaranteed to attack it. Was that the end of the set?
Yeah, should be.
Well, time for me to voice. Bye for now.